What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are blessed and good. Today we are talking about UK versus US. Let's get into it. If you like hip-hop news, reviews and interviews, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. You know that one's there. And press that notification bell so you can be up to date every single time I drop a brand new video for you guys. So I jumped on Twitter probably about half an hour ago for the first time today because, you know, man's not trying to be doing social media every single day and that. And people were putting up like 5 to 10 people from the US versus the UK. Certain people were cussing it, other people were parroting it. Like I saw one tweet where it said Team US, Jay-Z, Kanye, Kendrick, Lil Wayne. Team UK, Barry Scott, Barry Chuckle, Barry from EastEnders, Rupert Grint, Harry Potter. That's Harry Potter. Let's get ready to rumble. Listen, yeah? That's not funny. I say that, but I'm laughing at the same time, so it's an L from me. But if there ever was a clash between the UK and the US and we did sound for sound, the results are always going to be inconclusive. As much as the UK have good artists now, 15 years ago, everyone was trying to rap like Americans. The UK music scene, or the UK urban music scene, not so much the pop side of things, is still very much in its infancy. Like I would say from about 2000 and maybe 5, and that was underground grime. If we're talking commercial and more, it's about in the culture and it's about more than that, I would say 2015, which makes basically UK music scenes going into reception. It sounds mad, but it's basically what it is. The UK itself has grown rapidly. It's grown fast. We have some great lyricists in the game right now. Let's not forget Nines and Scraps. They would be sick in a clash like this because they're cold. They just come through straight with bars on bars on bars. But the problem is, if we're talking about all the UK acts, and we even fling in some old school heads like a Wretch 3-2, even Krept and Conan are kind of like pseudo olders now. When you look at the US old school rappers, that's Jay-Z. That would be maybe even Dr. Dre if he wanted to get involved, or if he just wanted to make the beats for everyone. That would be Lil Wayne, that would be Eminem, and let's not lie, they're probably going to wash everyone else out the park. Secondly, what's important for this clash, if it was to ever happen, is location. If we did it in the US music is US music, effectively. So US people are going to get it. Whereas if they did the clash in the UK, a lot of people have a lot of anti-US sentiment when it comes to music. And when I don't mean that people hate the US, because when US artists come over here, it's still love, like Roddy Ricch. You're going to get some fans that are going to like the US music and be gassed for it. You're going to get a bunch of people that are very pro-UK, because I feel like a younger generation and a big portion of demographic of music lovers in the UK right now prefer UK music and are more pro-UK music and don't really listen to US like that anymore, unless it's a big name that's come over and is the person that's popping, e.g. like a Pop Smoke. But then at the same time with Pop Smoke, that was because he was basically effectively had London producers making his music, and on top of that it sounded like the UK drill scene that we have here anyway. It has to be somewhere that's in a neutral place. Maybe Canada might have to be somewhere where it'd have to be done, because Canada leans towards the both US and UK, so they might get a proper appreciation. But I feel like if you do it on any one of the home soils, you're always going to get biased towards it, and that isn't necessarily the best thing. You want something neutral. Another element of the UK-US clash would have to be as well, are we here for a vibe, or are we here for just straight bangers? Artists like D Block Europe and M Huncho and Nate Smalls would definitely get flung into the vibe conversation if we're going for that. But then if we're comparing them to maybe like a Future, like Juice WRLD, rest in peace Juice WRLD, even Lil Uzi Vert or something like that, it's gonna be techie. Like I said, the infancy of the UK scene doesn't help the UK go up against these bigger artists. And even if we did that age by age, like someone who's under 25 or is 25 now, like if I put Joey Badass up against Dave, that would probably be an interesting battle, because it's about lyricism and about bars. Obviously there's other names, and you can leave comments down below as to like maybe like person to person matchups that you'd want to see. The maddest comparison I saw was Lippy saying that J Hus is better than Kendrick Lamar. Now that links in back to what I was saying about a lot of UK people kind of preferring UK music in this day and age to what the US provides. Now Kendrick Lamar, personally for me, let me say my opinion first as well. I'm not gonna lie to you, I prefer J Hus's music than Kendrick Lamar's. Would I say J Hus is a better artist than Kendrick Lamar? No, not yet. but I can see there's growth for him. When you're American or you're an American artist and you're like the big American artist, you're international anyway. Like a lot of people follow America, innit? With J Hus, he's pretty much, I would say J Hus, Dave, Stormzy, Skepta are like the big four. And J Hus probably has a following in America, but it's not as big. So he's not as internationally known. It's not at the same level. And I think that's when it becomes a bit of a problem and an issue. But before we get in some hour-long conversation, it becomes a whole nother story for a whole nother time. It really depends on the location of where this clash would happen. It would really depend on what we're looking for in the clash. Are we looking for hype? Are we looking for vibes? Are we looking for lyricism? Would you break it down into sections? The US have more artists than the UK do on a major scale, so they would kind of have an advantage there already. If you were involving the OGs into the game, you'd have Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne. You'd even fling Drake into that mix as well. Even if you wanted to add females, Nicki Minaj in there. The UK doesn't have as many big female rappers. The UK has a big disadvantage, especially as it is a scene that is still trying to grow. And as much as discoveries have been made every single year and achievements are being broken, there is still a glass ceiling that is there that hasn't been broken through yet, but only time will tell if that gets broken through. I've probably missed out so much. So guys, if you think I've missed anything or you want to follow up on something I said, I'm going to be in the comments below. So make sure you leave one, because I'm interested to hear what you guys think about this whole situation. UK or US, who would win in a clash? Who would you put up as your artist from the UK? Who would you put up from your artist in the US if you're a US listener right about now? And I will speak to you guys sometime soon with another video. We're getting close to Friday, which means more reviews. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe as well. We're getting close to 1,100 subscribers. Man, them, and ladies as well. Shout out ladies too. Like, you lot are smashing it right now. I appreciate all the support over the last couple of weeks. I will see you guys sometime soon. Peace.